Hi, my name is Evangeline Scott, and I'm with Summit Funding, and I'm here today to chat a little bit about somewhat of the unfortunate things that we've gone through from a market standpoint, the short sale, foreclosure, bankruptcy, things that have been affected from an overall economy standpoint. And if we've had a situation like that occur, whether it's us or a loved one or somebody we know, what's that next step, or how do we get back into being able to purchase a home again in those time frames? So I'm going to touch specifically more so on probably FHA, in that doing an FHA loan for purchase today is the predominant loan program that it seems most folks, at least in our area, are utilizing for being able to purchase a home again. And for me, one of the things I'm going to touch about is specifically a program I do for people that have had a short sale, a foreclosure, or bankruptcy that I call my Home Again program. I know, cute title, right? I came up with it all by myself. In regards to that is really addressing and working with those folks that have had that unfortunate situation happen, whether it was because of a job loss, the economy, et cetera, it doesn't quite matter. What I've seen and found in today's market is that so many people, whether it be real estate or loans, are turn and burn. And you might have experienced it yourself if you've had something like a short sale or a bankruptcy, and you call somebody and you want information to know, how can I start again, or how can I start over again to get my family, the people I love and care about, in a home again. And oftentimes it's, well, sorry, you're going to have to wait 3 years or whatever the case may be, and you're kind of kicked to the side or kicked to the curb, which quite frankly I think is horrible. You know, on the flip side, if somebody can't do something for you, obviously they could present it in a very different way. And so what I've done is looked at from a company and a team structure within myself and my own organization of creating my Home Again program for those folks, and being able to take that time with the individual now. So if somebody has had a foreclosure, a bankruptcy, a short sale, and they might be able to buy immediately, for example, with FHA, if you had no lates within the past 12 months of your short sale on your home or any other debt, and you meet some other guidelines, you might be able to purchase immediately again. Or you might have to wait 2 years in regards to the standard bankruptcy chapter 7, or you might have to wait 3 years if it was a foreclosure. The difference being is that people get caught in their mind of, there's just that date, there's just that time frame, and then I'm all good and I can purchase again right now. And unfortunately, it's not the case. We have to have credit to a certain level. Sometimes, it's the taxes and what somebody's writing off or putting on their taxes to be able to make sure they're going to be able to qualify again. So what I do is a lot of work for me and my team up front, but it's really coming from a level and an area of contribution, and within my heart is to sit with, somebody that has gone through that today. Doesn't matter if they're not going to be able to buy 3 years from now, but sit with them today and establish, one, what's the target date for the future purchase? So we all have that as that goal, right? That future date. Number two, what can we do now to get in a position to buy? So perfect example, if you've had a bankruptcy, you have to be very, very, very careful and not have any lates after that bankruptcy, because it doesn't matter if that 2-year time frame comes up, that's going to be an issue. So basically saying, what's our target date? How are we going to get there? And what's the quickest way? And then doing a continuous follow-up with you in that regard to make sure that you're in that position. And then typically about 6 months prior to what that target date to be able to buy again is then revisit, re-update the loan app, make sure we've done our homework and that you did your homework I gave you, because I've been hounding you and following up with you anyways, and making sure, okay, now we're in a position to get home again and get back out there. So instead of kicking you to the curb, is being able to take in and have that relationship and be able to put you back on pace. So call me if you have any questions. I'd love to chat with you about it and get you